Who he got? I didn't know Canelo and Caleb Plant could fight.
Newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
Canelo or Caleb
top,
Plant.
and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Chubb running right. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Chubb will get the call running left. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off down at the 2. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Throwing on first down is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's Murray from midfield. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Touchdown! Max Williams, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried, they just didn't get it done.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Mayfield looks to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Handoff comes to Chubb. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Nick Chubb stopped short. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25. working with his 2nd and 4. First carry for James Conner. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. To throw is Murray. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, hey, partner, in Week 3 of the NFL, special teams was a big storyline. How about Justin Tucker? NFL record 66-yarder as time expired. The Ravens beat the Lions. And then the Lions' former kicker, Matt Prater, now with the Cardinals, he tried a 68-yarder at the end of the first half. It came up short. And how about Jamal Agnew? A 109-yard return on the field goal miss. That tied an NFL record.
Yeah, tied a record set previously by Cordero Patterson and Antonio Cromartie. And let's face it, it can't be broken, right? You can't go any farther than 109 because 110 means you're over the end line. But Matt Prater, he held the NFL record at 64 yards before Tucker broke it in the ball game this week. And how about him trying that one? I mean, and then, of course, here comes the return because you got big guys on the field trying to block, and they can't tackle in the open field. And I'll just leave it with this. Justin Tucker missed a 65-yarder in warm-ups, but when the game was on the line, the adrenaline was there. Arguably the best kicker in football, even though he got a little help from the post, got it done.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame.
A run for Nick Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 44 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
But Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it. And we saw evidence of that right there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And this is caught by Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Williams brings it in. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passing.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Isabella, as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. First down, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot before half from Murray. Buying time to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gott, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Cut on for some reason.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, they've gotten the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had
I'm already playing on Lamario.
These first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray, he finds Hopkins complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They're going for it. Hits Murray, eluding the pressure right. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Murray. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there, get him out of the backfield, and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From the gun, Murray being chased out left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Fourth down, he's good.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 29, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. A first down throw for Mayfield. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ.
What you talking about, Wallace? I am winning.
First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
You talking about, Wallace?
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Breaking down at the 49. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Murray has the first down and more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Here's Murray.
Where do I got to go to?
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Quick slant caught by Kirk. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray rolling to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Then I start back over at 1.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner
give it to him.
to make the grab. And the Cards have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up to
I'm going to give it to him. I give it to him all the time.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Oh, that's a kid. I jumped it. I jumped it.
Inside the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Mayfield on first down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Come on, come
Down he
on.
goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he is into
That was a
the
good
end
little
zone.
round.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's a good little round.
Kareem Hunt taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Murray now. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Escaping the pressure right. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down. Here's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
So you said you go to what's his
Flush to
name?
his
Jim
right.
with the Mamba mentality, right?
You know, every now and then you just need a break, don't you? They needed that incompletion there just to get their breath because it has been an onslaught.
It sure has. That's his first incompletion this drive. On second
regular
down, Conner
CPU
looking for
or just
space.
people in there?
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
He running my defense that I run on him while they're crazy. That shit ain't gonna help him though. Shit ain't gonna help him because he ain't running it like I'm running it. Not gonna help him because he ain't running like I run it.
Max Williams, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting
What's
out.
Molina doing? And somebody make sure the bathroom door's shut.
Is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
You know he is,
I
why?
can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that and do it really well.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. It's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. Back to throw it, Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 31 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
So
down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play.
Somebody get Ziva a towel.
Probably just want to put this one behind them. First down, Mayfield.
Katana.
He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
Oh, I ain't going to be able to score because he got that mug.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
He got that mug up there.
Mayfield to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
24.5. I like this sniper. I got it at gold now. Turn it off. All right, know that.
You already know Wiley finna take off. Hey, look, it gonna be who can stop who from scrambling. Cause I sure gonna scramble on him, bro. Who gonna stop who first from scrambling? I'm sure finna scramble. He do it to me, I'm gonna do it to him. That stuff so dang on OP, you can't stop that stuff. That's why I'm finna do it. I don't care. Nah, every time he get Lamar, bro, I beat the brakes off on, cause I be hit sticking the brakes off Lamar. He be trying to get down, I be catching that nigga while he still up, and I be hitting that nigga right in the chest. He be fumbling. So hopefully he do the same stuff. He better get down, cause I'm telling you, he don't get down. He don't get down. Like he be trying to do all the little extra juke. He gon' fumble. He better scramble and get down. Now these boy defense ain't all that.
What are you playing with?
First carry for the 2018
I got the corner.
James Conner. And not much to speak of.
Yeah, I got the corner now.
To the 26.
Yeah, I can't say
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No.
Steps away to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
I mean, the corner got good man. I mean, it's only a matter of time for a team. You know, if a team put the work in, you can get good. You can get good. You gotta put the work in, man. You're not gonna get. You can't get good not putting the work in, bro. The corner, the coach been there a couple years now, and I mean it's time. I mean it's time, man.
As long as they can stay healthy, they'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean anytime you get JJ Watt, I mean you got Chandler Jones, he's pretty decent. I mean you got Buda Baker. I mean you got Brian Murphy. You got guys to build your defense off of. You got Isaiah Simmons. You got Zach Collins. I mean they got good defenders. You got good defenders. Go along with the offense. They got. If you look at the Cardinal, bro, they got so many playmakers on both sides of the football. It's retarded. They got playmakers all over their field.
Only position they're really weak at, I think, is
yeah, the Cardinals weak at running back, but you know, I mean, for what James Conner gonna do, that's gonna offset the rest of the offense. The offense, you know, fast attack. James Conner can slow that thing down and get you them hard yards. It's hard to get. You're a big back. He can get you them tough yards that you need when it's time to get them.
Other than that, they're going to be a good team to contend as long as they don't start doing a bunch of. As long as Kyler Murray stays healthy and they don't do a bunch of dumb shit,
25-yard line.
They'll be all right.
Here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
But they also started off hot last year too, and everybody started figuring them out.
Yeah. But they weren't this hot.
Now Jackson on first down. And Jackson
I don't know what happened to the Saints.
And he'll go down. Zaven Collins came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, come here.
They still can't get him. And that is incomplete.
Where's Shane at?
Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Flushed out right.
Give my mate. Hey, I'm gonna pick you up. Come here.
Time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, But when you have to think about your
Fel's
assignments
trying to make me a bottle for her.
it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Escaping the pressure right. And this one almost
how bad you end up beating the line now?
Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening
Beat them a
drive.
few times. They beat us more though.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down. 15 yards there. On the ground, this is Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson now. Flush to his right. And they're going to have another first down as the tackles right here.
You see that? Oh my God. If I would have knew that he was coming, bro. If I would have knew he was coming,
now down inside the 20. They try the left side here with Williams.
Wow, if I would have knew that dude would come in, bro.
Down to the 14-yard line.
I just would have knew.
On the carry, good pickup on first down.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
I just would have knew he would come. Oh my God.
There, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to be taken
Become a scrum.
Still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1.
Y'all better not be messing up that living room or that bedroom again.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing,
Woo.
right? Looks like they caught a flyer.
Almost got me, Wilder. Almost got me.
The big time races means they got to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Dancing to his left. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin.
Damn, man, that's my damn fault.
To the 21-yard
Oh
line.
my God.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just
It's
go ahead and
my
let the play
fault.
stand, and they'll take
Give
that.
it right back.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown.
Let's do it again.
9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams.
He's playing with fire in a while.
The Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
He's playing with fire in a while.
He will maneuver his way down about the 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Playing with fire, Wilder.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Williams will try again.
Somebody come turn this damn music thing off.
For a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That music thing before I throw it in the trash.
And his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swing.
Hey, I gave it back to
kind
him.
of guess themselves out of the play.
Never gave it to him in the 3rd play.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Yes, can I get, was it 20 or 24
And they will
hot
not
ones?
get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yes, ma'am. And I want, extra hot sauce on
Arizona's
those.
offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
No, ma'am.
Following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
That'll be all.
Tells before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes
Yeah,
will
next.
win. But their hope is that
Yes,
last
extra hot
mistake
sauce.
is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about.
All right, thank you.
Right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
What is
They
it?
got a completion there. That's
What is it,
clearly an
Jermaine?
example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Okay, I got my sniper up the door. What else?
This is
I got
Connor.
catch and shoot to a
And
bronze
that
right
play
now.
went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Let's spot up.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Green. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Murray to the veteran Green for the Cardinal first. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
So what did y'all do about the whole
Good
thing
work
of the
after the
story
catch,
mode
gonna
as
net
far as
him
the game when it
23 and a
comes to
first.
the
Out
whole
of the gun, here's Murray.
choice?
Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last one I actually enjoyed was probably the one with Jordan and then the one with
Edmonds running out of the shotgun.
when Jordan
And
was
this
on
play
the
gets
third one
blown
I
up.
actually enjoyed
They'll
there.
lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He
Make
can
her ass
really
up and give her
cover some
bottle.
ground, and he did there to make that play.
She'll eat
And
it.
so much
Shit,
of being
she's
a
a
good
pig.
tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to a ball carrier. And that was just tremendous straight line speed there. He eliminated the
give her a
angles
blanket, too.
and was able to meet his man behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Murray.
Give her her bottle. Lay her over there. Give her her bottle and cut the AC off. It's kind of cold
there.
in
The
here.
contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people think that's a little bit negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay.
Yeah.
They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now Williams running left. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. .157 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he inside the 20 before he's brought down. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he stopped immediately there.
When the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. Eluding the pressure right. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Ravens have got it. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
47.
A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles Boyd to start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side,
right after you text me.
coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They start the second half here with Williams. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Dino's right there.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I'll drop it tomorrow.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Isaiah Simmons able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss. And it takes us to 4th down as well. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding.
BT, what's that YouTube thing again? I was just finna call you.
YT1A.
YT. It's a war? Because I want to show y'all something.
You don't want to call me today.
I don't know why I keep having every time I hit this mug. He keeps saying an error has occurred.
And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're
back
fortunate
where
that
y'all
they led
at.
to a field goal, but still, they're not happy.
Are you playing with a custom playbook?
I want to show you this. I want to show you what Lamario doing, boy. This nigga is running out of pocket, boy, with Lamar Jackson. Boy, it's so OP.
I don't don't know. I don't know
Bro,
why
it ain't nothing you can do. No, bro, he running back. I'm talking about, when I tell you he run, that's why I say the video.
Hey, what's
I'm
Colin
talking
did the
about,
video? You saw his video?
I'm talking about this nigga ran
The pre
back
did this.
40.
That what the pre did. The pre showed us sent a video with him running all the way back, like 30 and 40 yards back, and then coming back up and throwing the ball. Like 30 and 40 yards. Like he said, this is ridiculous. Like I saw it.
I can't even download it. I'm gonna send it to you so you can download it. Cause I can't. It could give me an error. Let me see if I can send it to your phone.
I was like, dang.
That one
It sure posted it though.
And here go the other one. Let me see. Did you get that? If you can make it and send it in the group. Cause bro, I can't. It won't let me. I'm trying to do it and play at the same time. It won't let me make it out on the thing. Cause I thought I had the wrong one. Every time I try to make it, it say you give me an error.
They're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Murray will go out to the flat for Edmonds. And a healthy gain of 8 here. Down to the workspace out to the 16. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and very long. Now Murray. Going deep for Hopkins.
Let me see, can I make it? You want me to make it and send it to the group, bro?
Yeah. I'm talking about that nigga scrambling on me so hard, bro. I can't do nothing. I'm trying. Bro, that nigga getting everything.
Here's Andy Lee now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
I mean, he keep getting everything.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Sir, get this damn hallway swept up, and I'm about to start dinner. And this kitchen ain't clean. Where's Shane at with this damn kitchen?
Hold on, let me see. Did I send you the...
You sent me the one where he just scored at
the 2-point conversion. I need to show you the one where he scored the touchdown, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you the one where he scored the touchdown. Oh, here you go, right here. I'm gonna then send this one. I'm finna send this one to you. This the one I want to send. This the one I want to send right there. I think I sent you the same one twice.
Hey, you guys, we back.
Bro, I
ain't got no VC, bro. I ain't got no VC, bro. I'm not going to end up.
Yeah, and we got a new team.
Man, he gonna tell this story until you get old.
I told you, but gonna talk about that 3.1 on 87. I know what your stuff is. But don't worry about it. I ain't watching this. I just need a pump beat.
Game changer, but it falls incomplete.
That one will not go.
He's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You got to lead. You got to protect it.
Hey, somebody bring me my cell phone.
And a little bit of jeopardy,
especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked up.
Starting dinner.
Back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
Dang, Elon on too.
I ain't went on the streak in so long.
Up, but not before he gets the conversion.
Never mind.
Downfield, he keeps it himself.
Okay, I'm ready with that. I'm gonna go to the pro.
I'm waiting on him. He right here standing next to me. Man, let me call him, bro.
Man, I can't.
Stop cutting shit. Hey, you need one can or two.
Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Man, that more ain't. Oh, there you go.
Right around the 37. 92 yards rushing.
This is right here, DT.
Yeah.
I can trim it down.
You want me to do
first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard.
Hold on, bro. Let me join the party until he come on, bro.
And he'll be brought down shy of
You get that DT?
38-yard line.
Yeah, it just came.
You want the big pot or
The stop troops, the
you want me to do that?
They got to use their 3 times.
Yeah, do that one.
To stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get an ASAP.
Like a frying pan.
Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Right.
That one good for 13.
The last one, right?
First down.
Yeah.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
They won't let you share.
Chased out left.
Nah, it won't let me make it.
Oh, you don't make it.
And send it in the group.
Eli me and He-Mill.
I can send it like this.
You've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack.
You see that mud, bro?
Hold on. I'm watching it.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this is caught by Watkins.
Oh, man. I got him like that.
Reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And one more time, that's Watkins.
But that's what I'm dealing with.
I already know it.
And Simmons on the edge.
They just gonna run that ball in Lamar Jackson.
Man, what?
That's why everybody plays with Baltimore because
he better. They go Rima.
Lamar Jackson
Oh, Rima's on?
Oh, come here, yeah, Rima. We got some guys that we need you to show out for.
Oh, yeah.
Lamar
Rima.
Jackson and Deep Good Hollywood.
Rima.
Oh, yeah, his name East String Killing.
Rima.
Man, what?
Yeah, whoever you gonna kill him with. Whoever you gonna kill him with, cause he swear to God. I already know you finna work him out. I know you gonna work him out. I know you gonna work him out.
Somebody from backup.
We
ain't call nobody for backup. He just joined the party.
He gonna get the same thing y'all get.
Remus.
We're in pro-am. Yeah.
Let's get it, Reem.
Remus, I hate they drove you into that, bro.
What you talking about? Alright. Alright.
Especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much down.
DT, you just gotta understand, bro. We different, bro.
Decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
Well, I be doing my thing, so I don't be worried about that shit. I do what I do.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
What are they, Mark Henry?
Yeah, that Mark Henry. What you say, DT?
I sent it to you.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Appreciate it.
So the final second. seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.
Oh, I just found something out
That
new.
would be their last points of the game.
No,
I didn't know that how you do
second
that.
half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it was, it all came together in the second half. And
We waiting on y'all. We in here.
That's a great way to close them out.